music, though. That was so exciting. How are you guys doing today? Hey, Angel. Wanted to say hi. Lurking for the next half hour while I finish work. That's totally okay. I feel like I'm very tall for this camera. I'm never tall for anything. Hang on one sec. That's a little better, I guess. How you guys doing today? It's the Wednesday. I am playing a new game today. One sweet, the chandelier. This is not a meme channel. Yeah, we gotta start off things hyped. So, I obviously have heard of and know of Phoenix Wright. I watched a little bit of the playthrough that Heartless Shroom and Kawaii did of Phoenix Wright. Excuse me. I like just had like a huge gulp of soda and it like was, ugh. But I'm gonna try it for myself tonight for the first time. I am excited. Britt actually gifted me the game. This is not the trilogy, I don't think. I know that I think there are 3 Phoenix Wright games and they have now been bundled into a trilogy game. I think this is just the first game if I am correct. But we'll see, I guess, as we go. Hey, A-Rox, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good, Christy. I'm glad that you're good. One of your favorite series. Okay, awesome. I figured I love visual novels. I like mysteries, you know, and this seems to be kind of in the wheelhouse of those things. So I'm excited about that. Okay, without further ado, hopefully you guys can hear everything just right. If my crackly candle is too loud, let me know. And let me know if I'm too much louder than the game. Capcom. Okay. New game. The first, episode 1, the first turnabout. Okay. What is dripping? Someone bleeding? What is that? Oh! Dang it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. This is the first game original version. Oh, nice. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Hey, Disney. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Can I increase the text speed at all? Boy, am I nervous. Right. You wear that in a courtroom? Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. The sound in-game might be a smidge loud. Okay. Is that a bit better? That'll turn some heads. Yeah. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. Look at these cool cats up in this chat. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. This guy's name is Butts? Okay, Butts over here. Nick! Hey there, Larry. His name is Larry Butts? Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Good point, Ray. But who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. So this is our client. We have to... My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Look at the bloods. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Okay, I think I'm gonna like this game. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. Remember that joke? Okay, when something smells, it's usually the butts. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. You thought Phoenix Wright was a lady? No, Phoenix Wright's a guy. Hi, CJ. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Hello! It's been so long since I've seen you. I know. And I fell asleep in your stream the other day, and I'm sorry I wasn't chatting, but I was watching and laying in my bed. The Phoenix was a lady, though. Good point.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hand shaking, eyesight invading.
Oh, sounds good, CJ. Well, if you fall asleep, I will not be offended.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely.
One second. Okay. Hey, how are you in Holland? Oh, hey, Sarah, how are you? I'm doing well. Holland is out of town for a while. But, yeah, I'm doing well. Hope you are.
Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
The defendant? Me.
The defendant is me, right?
Right, have you completely lost your mind? I'm stupid about the court stuff. Focus. The defendant is the person on trial. Okay, I'll learn real fast. You're his lawyer.
Oh yeah, right.
This is no laughing matter. You did pass the bar, didn't you?
Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Larry Butts.
The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Oh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait, uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Okay, here we go. So the attorney's badge, one of my possessions. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Cindy's autopsy report. Received from Mia Fey. Time of death. Okay, so July 31st, between 4 and 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Profiles? Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, we got some waving octopi. Actually, it's just one. Mia Fey, 27, female, chief attorney at Fey & Company. Oh, thank you for the host, Tara. My boss and a very good defense attorney. Larry Butts is 23. What is wrong with his smile? He's like... I don't know. The defendant in this case, a likable guy who was my friend in grade school. Cindy Stone, 22. The victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Winston Payne, 52, the prosecutor for this case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Okay. Back.
Let's hear your answer. Who's the victim in this case?
Cinderblock. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was
hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed.
Cinderblock is her brother. Maybe I'm so tired because I keep having really annoying nightmares that are making me not sleep well, even though I did sleep. Last night I slept okay, but the two nights before that, I was so like, I slept so bad. I think it's because it's been so hot down here, and I've just been like waking up sweaty and uncomfortable.
You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor?
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court record. Okay. The statue in the shape of the thinker, it's rather heavy. Okay. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to check the court record frequently.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Okay. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30. Okay.
Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was.
Hey!
You could be a part-time model. You probably still have to keep your normal job. Part-time model. Spending part of your time modeling.
Oh, it had been too long! It had been too long! I'm so happy.
Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Is she a part-time model? Was she the most beautiful girl in the room?
Hit with statues.
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Thank you! Thank you for those bits. I'm gonna stop him. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. They might be from mobile ad bit days. I am accidentally... Okay. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Objection.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. This guy. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sarge, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Okay. Witness account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1:00 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Me being a grown man giggling at the name butts, yeah. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Hang on, I want to look at this. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 on the day of the crime.
Yes? Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, this is it. The real deal. Oh, what exactly am I supposed to do? Hey, Brooke. How did he get into the courtroom if he has no idea what any of these words mean? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday! Hi, best friend. Really so hype about the sub! Oh yeah, so appropriate. Woo! Hi Silver, how are you? That was the most god-awful song on the earth. Well, Riddy paid her bucks for it. her tickets for it. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. It's a great song. I won't hear any back talk about it. Touch the court record button and point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay. So, that guy said, you can say anything bad about it, I just won't hear it. Fair enough. So that guy said that he ran to the park and called at 1 p.m. that this girl was hurt. But the autopsy report says that the time of death was between 4 and 5. Woo! Sneezy. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing in a... Wait, what? What? Press? Oh, wait. Shoot. Thank you. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I think I'm doing this wrong. Hey. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. Okay, I see. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next? Okay, I understand. Keep going. Okay, this is, okay, present the autopsy. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Okay, have fun eating. Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.? It does kind of remind me of Ghost Trick a little bit. The music, too, a little bit. Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Nice. Oh, wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery, okay. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? There was no power in the apartment from 12 to 6. He's the one that told us that. That's why he left to go to the park to call. I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the... Oh, I'm giving him the wrong voice. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Okay. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Yeah. You are a lying piece of crap. Objection! Hold it right there. Hey, Mahala, how are you? Good to see you. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Ah! Oh, wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. Tried to hit shift and I hit enter. I was gonna say, hey V, how are you? How are you? Doing well, good. Okay, good. I'm glad. It's fine. Typing is hard. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. It's okay, Mahela, I understood. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. So, what did he say? That the no. There was a table clock. The murder weapon, the killer. No. Dummy, we have it right here. The statue killed her. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. We dance it. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit? The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw. Ew. Shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright? Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Yeah, it very much escalated. Very dramatic. Let's sound the clock now, here in the court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the courts to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
Ack! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Dang it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Ugh, I almost had him. I figured it couldn't be that easy, right? Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Okay, hang on. Gotta think. Let's discuss. If you guys want to help discuss with me, a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow. The only thing I could think would be like maybe she replaced the batteries but didn't set it right. Or maybe it was set for a different time zone. He was thinking for a very long time. She was a model. I don't see how that applies. She was at Paris recently, but that's more than 3 hours of a time difference, I believe. They have her passport as evidence. Time zone jet lag? Okay, yes. I'm thinking, okay, yeah. In Paris for a model job, time zones are different. I think Paris is like 6 hours though. 5 or 6 hours ahead of like the East Coast. Let's just see how this goes. Yes. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. What does this Y button do? Hello? Take that. So I can present evidence with a sassy remark with the mic? That's true, depends on where she lives. That's a good point. If this is a British game, then that could be for reals. Take that with my sassy words. The Y button's a mic option, okay. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Oh, 9 hours. So this must be West Coast, US. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since oh, this is Phoenix still talking. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? You can yell, take that, or objection. Yep. Ugh. Is he okay? He's foaming and fell over. Oh, order, I say. I don't know what just happened, Mahela. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Ah, she'll be fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Well, it's fine. She'll be fine. It's fine.
Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yay, we did it! Oh, there's confetti! Do they have confetti in real courtrooms? I haven't ever been to court like that, so... One time I had to do jury duty stuff, but I didn't get picked for the final jury. I just had to go a couple days and, like, sit around a lot. And with that, the court is adjourned. We did it! It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. They do not have real courts. I meant, do they have confetti in court? Yeah. Or is that what you were saying, Mystic? I really hope there's real confetti in court. Oh, okay, got it. Did you not get picked because you didn't bring your own confetti? That was it, Riddy. That's okay, Mystic. If you need to go to sleep, I completely understand. You'll be missed, but it's good to see you. That's how you get out of jury duties. You don't bring your own confetti. Then they're like, you're not even prepared for this. That day. Oh, well, make sure you eat some foods. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Oh, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. I think he just killed her. He was like a burglar, and she just walked in on him, like, robbing her. And I think he just, like, panicked and grabbed something to smack her. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. Gotta go, I have a meeting at 7 my time, but I'm glad I got to pop in for that. It was fun. Have a fun, too. Bye, Mahela. I hope you have a good rest of the day. It was good to see you again. Flail keel! It's been a while since I've seen the trial and end on such a satisfying note. I I've never seen the chief looking this happy. Yeah, she walked in on him swinging from the chandelier. From the chandelier. Pretty place. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Hey, Hammer. Thank you for the host. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Why is he calling me Nick? My name is Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix. Maybe that's what it is? Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry. Oh, Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Their childhood friends, he calls him Nick. Okay, gotcha. There it is. Heh, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat? Oh, no, I couldn't. That's the joke I was holding back from saying. Maybe his full name is Inhibits. Inhibits. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that you really saved his hairy butts? Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Why is his mouth suddenly very wide? Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry? Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Ooh, peanut butter sandwich. I hope you enjoy it. You gonna put a banana on it? I know you. Are you gonna put a banana on it? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Yes, and honey. That's yummy. What the heck is she talking about? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't mean to do the take that this time. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. She did get clocked with a clock. And in order to believe them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in, never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. So childish. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, is she purposely getting his name wrong, or does she actually think his name is Harry Butts?
You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least.
She went quickly though, never even clocked what hit her.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
Ooh, does Mia got something for Phoenix? I think she actually thinks it's Harry.
And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." It's Mr. Butts to you? Got it. But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay me unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
What? Why can't... That was ominous and scary. Dun dun dun! Plot twist. Okay, I guess we'll jump into the next episode. I assume it auto-saves? Oh, okay. Press start at any time during the game to save your data. Okay. So I love that there's art after you finish. That looks awesome. Look at that. That's really cool. I love that. Because it did just look like this, which was the courtroom, and then we beat it. So, oh my gosh, that's really neat. Okay. The Turnabout Sisters. Holy cow, I've dropped 3% of my frames. Bring, bring, beep.
Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia!
Oh, I should come up with another voice to distinguish the girls.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Mia and Maya, I got you. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. What? Did it, like, jump in time? Say hello to everyone, though not mine. Favorite character, Maya. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Okay. Conversation recorded September 5th. Oh, I was going to say today is September 5th, but today is September 3rd. 9:27 a.m. My eyes are a little tired, so if I keep blinking a lot, I apologize. September 5th, 8:57 p.m., Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho,
You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. Oh, her phone's been tapped. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Red, white, blue. Did they kill Mia? This is like 11 minutes later. That's what it meant at the end of the last case when he said he'd never be able to keep good on his promise to tell the chief about his and Butts' relationship. Oh, I'm late. Huh. That's strange. The chief must have gone home already. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine or what? Examine. Oh, snippy snaps. Did I? I didn't know the chief was gonna die. What am I looking for? I don't know. What am I looking for? Back. Move? That smell. Blood. Oh, I see. Says someone there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Oh, snippity snaps. Who are you? She okay? She pass out? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Call the police, Phoenix! Alright, let's look around. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. There's a large building right across from the office, the Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Christy, I think all of these songs are your favorite song. Which, it's been a great... What is this? Oh, it's the Thinker. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. It is kind of like an adult version of Nancy Drew. The Thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. That's weird. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Ledger book. Everything's written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. I'm pretty sure he just tampered with evidence. I know! Like, I get he's like an attorney, but I'm pretty sure that, like, the police have to, like, catalog things and, like, take pictures of where it was, and, like, there's, like, a whole process before it even hits the courtroom. Police? Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. They wanted you to be an attorney and a crime scene detective. Not in this game, no. Okay, so we're not gonna get, like, in major trouble. She's holding a phone in her hand. Chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. So can I not call the phone then? Objection! Hey, Puffy. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. CSA, crime scene investigating case solicitors and attorneys. There you go. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name? Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. I want to talk to her for a sec first. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And Sis. She was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Well, that sucks. Okay, present. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... No. Whoa! Excuse me? Ick! This word Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer? I'm not...
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What?
Well, that sucks. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. Sorry. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m., detention center visitors room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. I know. He was talking about sleep and I got all sleepy.
Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you gonna be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. Better give it to her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought...
It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
Ha! So he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience.
Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now.
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
But my first case went great!
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trouble you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia...
I know.
There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. This is in ghost trick territory. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes. That clock shaped like the thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation's on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things.
Okay. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. Okay. Oh.
Kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning...
Oh. It didn't have a check mark, so I thought maybe it was something new that I could say. Not bad. Oh, this is new.
The lights were off and I could smell blood. And then I found her. My sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. So you're an acolyte and a medium in training?
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her?
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
Oh, burn. Sure. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right. I'll be back. Okay, hang on. I want to look at some of this stuff. So Maya's only 17. Okay. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon.
Poor sis.
Better not ask her about this now. This was lying next to the chief's body.
I saw that too. They said they thought these were pieces of a broken light stand.
Yeah, that seems about right. Though I'd never heard of a glass light stand before this. Okay, I guess this is the place I gotta go. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Can I look around? That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Oh, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe, Detective Suede Shoes, Detective Gumtree. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. But be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Okay, can I talk to you, though? About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Okay. Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. That had to be a killer blow then. That was a pun I didn't mean to make. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth. I know that name. He's a famous character, right? Miles Edgeworth? On the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? What do I say? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him, I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I've never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Okay. Is there anything I can look around? I remember it had this bizarre name no one ever could remember. Cordeline Stricta, pal. Who was that? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. The sky's blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Can I guess I can show him things? There was broken glass at the crime scene, right? Hey, Spartan! Oh, that? Seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken stand. Okay, I wonder if the law offices are back. Nope. What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you. I'm just gonna show him everything. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's a murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just... You know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Oh, you're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Yes! Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Okay, here we go. Hey Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to. Okay, we've already seen this. The clock isn't talking right now. It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clock record. Okay. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. Y'all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influence in the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Miss Pink Hair over here. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? Okay, I'm here officially. Work done and did some homework. Nice! Welcome back. So you've seen her home already then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not going to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Let's do this. Thanks for this. Don't mention it, pal. When it comes to dealing with lawyers, fight fair and square is our motto. I don't know how I feel seeing everything written up like this. It makes me as death seem so routine. I was trying all my lawyerly tricks. Okay, move. Moving to the Gatewater. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. How did we get the room number? This is unrealistic. A good front desk agent does not give out room numbers. Period. Okay.
I too hold my hands like this.
You know what she looks like right now? She looks like that optional boss from Undertale. The like Kitty Mew Mew or whatever that character is. Gatewater Hotel, where's President Richard Rickson? Yeah. Deer Scare. She looks like that Undertale, that optional Undertale Switch boss, the Kitty Mew Mew or whatever its name is.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Trying to get my love Lysithea to fall in love with me in Fire Emblem so I can marry her. Also that finger snap. Is Thanos here? Hey Spartan, I hope that Lysithea falls in love with you very soon. Yeah, Mew Mew Cutie Cat. That one, Christy.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Okay, let's see. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer! The screws were missing out of that phone.
Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Let me talk. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. law offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. The flowers are fake as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. I don't really want to talk to her, but okay. I'm not really bad, I'm just drawn this way. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? Yeah, I think she might be. I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on! If you want to know, you'll just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No! Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is that you do?
Well,
Ma'am, put your arms down! The exaggerated wink.
I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Maybe she's more into hairy butts.
No, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you just go look for clues in the garbage, huh? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. I really want that thing. This. Maybe later. Ugh. What if her sleeves are sewn to her cup like this? She like puts her arms up in the shirt like this. I don't like noisy little lawyers either.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness, you understand? How can I possibly give you information in good conscience, huh? Me, the witness, it's like the movie. Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness.
Oh, so I can't like show her anything? Okay, bye, I guess.
What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry, I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Okay. She was helpful, yeah. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back.
Ahem.
That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Ahem. So, you're the one who they say has been looking for me.
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar?
Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes. This is the big vocabulary, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey? Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction?
Ah-cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Ahem. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya?
About as helpful as a box of rocks.
How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see.
The client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway.
Hey, Fred, thank you for the lurk. Hope you're having a good day.
Think not. What?
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said. What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case.
Can you tell that I dislike half of these characters in the chapter? Yeah.
Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting.
Aha! You noticed.
It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it?
Well, isn't it?
The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course.
No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying.
Whoops, craps.
Here we go.
Ah!
Back. Present. We both know way better straw hats. Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter. Dang. Alright, you big twerp. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Hiya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? This takes place in the future. You don't mean he refused to help? Or... I see. I've been abandoned then. I could do it. I could do it if you wanna. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say that ESP runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. This were Nancy Drew, you'd now drill her about her dead father who is dead. True. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my ESP. I feel bad for her all by herself up on that mountain. So who is the man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I want to defend you. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. V. Sucks to suck! No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Aw, little Phoenix had no friends? Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Oh, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It's a raid from Nicole! Hello, raiders! And Nicole, how was your Creature of Kapu Cave stream? I'm sorry we overlapped a bit. I hope it was lots of fun. Thank you for shouting out, Nicole. What was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Okay. Start to save? Yes, okay. Hoi! You actually caught me right at the end, so I apologize. I've gone for about an hour and 45 because I got a late start, but I am honestly, my eyes are getting so tired that everything's going out of focus. Hey, HS. So I've been going almost 2 hours, but not quite, and my eyes are just getting real tired. So I'm really sorry, everybody, but I'm going to call it here. Hello and goodbye to N and HS and all of the raiders. I really appreciate you very much. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope your stream went well, Nicole, and that you had lots of fun with Kapu Cave. You're welcome for the stream. I think this is where we're going to call it for now. Thank you guys again for hanging out. I feel like I'm literally just repeating myself. So I will be streaming on Saturday. I may change the time a little bit, depending on some family stuff that is going on, but I will be streaming at some point on Saturday, time to be determined. So I'll catch you guys then. We'll be doing some Pokemon grinding, so I don't plan to do any story progress on that day. It'll just kind of be like a day where you can come chill. I'll throw song requests on, and we can grind up some Pokemon levels in Pokemon Omicron. I'm really enjoying Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I think it's kind of like the game right up my alley. So again, thank you to Britt if you watch this later for gifting it to me, and thank you guys so much who are familiar with the series and helped me out a little bit. It was a lot of fun talking through some decisions I had to make in the first case with you guys. Let's raid Storm. That's a wonderful idea. Let's do that. We want to raid Storm. We want to raid Storm. Hang on, I gotta get it all ready. We're gonna raid our buddy Storm. He is doing his Pokemon Generations Nuzlocke, I do believe. I think he's on Gen 5. And, yep, okay. So we will raid him. If you want to, you can do the raid message. And if you've got any of... if you are a sub, you can use the Nap or Koala emotes if you want, but I will see you guys in just a second over there, and thank you guys again for being here. I appreciate you all. Much love.